Out here, every cast, every mile, and every hunt tells a story. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. I'm Troy, and if you love fishing, hunting, and hitting the open road, you're in the right place. Whether we're chasing trophy catches in Fishing Planet, trying to outsmart the wild in the Hunter Call of the Wild, or putting miles on the rig in American Truck Simulator, this channel is all about the experience, the wins, the close calls, and sometimes the complete disasters. Not every trip goes according to plan, but that's half the fun. So grab your gear, fuel up the truck, and settle in, because every upload is a new adventure. From monster fish to unforgettable hunts to endless highways and stories worth telling. This is Real and Virtual Outdoors. If you enjoy the content, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, let's get out there and make this trip one to remember.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. All right, let's see. We got RTO. Check on that. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Yeah, we got it. All right. All right. Special thanks to Mr. Kelly Bullock for that intro. He made that for me. He made a couple of songs. I tried to use one of the songs Tuesday on my starting screen. And for some reason, every time I download a song from Discord, I have to run it through Canva. It sticks. I put it in last minute and it stuck. So I had to fix it. I got it fixed now. So we'll do the song Tuesday. But appreciate Kelly on that. Kelly's link is in the description. I think Kelly's doing intro videos. I think he started a little side venture there. So if you're interested in that, check out Ghost Boy Gaming's link in the description of this video. Let's call a few folks out. Chris Everett is here. Good to see you, my friend. There's Downtown Ernest Brown in the garage working. That is not a shock to me, Ernie. There's my sweet friend Lisa. She's here today, ready to go. There's Kelly, who I was talking about. Thanks again, Mr. Kelly. Let's see, scrolling. Righty Rawl is here. River Rat. Larry is here. Larry and Fanny, good to see you. I was on their show last night. Well, this thing's moving along today. Sappy's here. 205 is here. I believe I got you all. Yes. Kelly says intro and outro business videos and songs. Could be quite interesting. Well, I believe AI is probably the future, so you're probably headed in the right direction, especially if you want to make a buck. There's Matt, Alabama Whitetail is here. Just a second, I'll get going here in just a second. I want to take care of Alabama Whitetail real quick. All right. That's what happens when you hang around here too much. You get a wrench, a shield, or whatever the hell they call it now. What's going on, Brian B? All right, we ready to go. Brian, I made a video of you, but I ain't sure I want to show it until I get your approval. That's one of them I need approval for. All right. let's get going. I'm gonna try to hunt the grouse with you boys. I kind of been refreshing my memory on my notes about where they're at. I'm gonna try to get the shotgun out and go look around a little bit. I know I can't shoot any, but there's other birds I can shoot. Get a little tunage. Yeah, I need to get your approval on this one, Brian. It's not anything X-rated. I just want to make sure you're all right with it. All right. There's Matt Ryan. We are at the Halibut hold. It's where we're at. This place is loaded with halibuts and brill and cod. So, in this game, most people would think that if you're gonna go look for halibuts, that you would go in the deepest water, and actually that is not the fact. This water right here is probably about 150. You just stick around, buddy, and see what I catch. It's really about 130. I'm going to put 2 bait rods out to start us off today. And I'm not going to put more than that out right now because it can get a little hectic sometimes. Yeah, that's a good place to start. I'll make sure that I got the right rods here. Yep. Yeah, Lisa's always here. That's my buddy. All right. Them rod holders, I love them rod holders. They just move out, up and down, wherever I want to put them. All right, we set up. Yeah, I'm in the rough water of the map. And if I leave here, I'll have to watch out for the ice. But this red line here, contour that runs up here, is all rough water on certain days. It's not always rough. All right, I'm going to put them right there for a minute. We're going to wait a minute and see what happens. I do have some jigs to use, but we're going to wait on that a minute. See what happens here. I think I got scaled sardines on this one. No, large fish grips, because I've had success on that, and the right rod's got crab on it. And the bait does make a difference on what you catch. So we'll see how this goes. We're going to do this a little bit today for a while. We may make a slight run. We're here, and we may make a run down here in a little while and go fish for a shark. I've got some seal liver left over from a fishing that I done that I need to probably use up. We're going to make a run, see if we can go catch a shark today. And if we get one big enough, we'll hang it on that hoist up there. We got a bite. It's a pretty good fish. Kick the electric reel off. Back the drag off a little bit. This may be a halibut. These poles have got electric reels on them, and they are nice. I don't have to hold that button down. My finger gets cramped up on that button down. This is not a very big one. He's not the big class we're looking for. He's not small, but he's not gonna get out. I ain't gonna dump it on the other rod. I'm gonna put this one in the holder and throw the switch on this one. Well, now I got a problem, because ain't none of them. I only did that because it's a small fish. That electric reel would have brought him in. He's probably going to tie him out. Probably going to get off that other rod. I'm going to worry about the one I had on. They're about the same size. So, worry about this one. If that would have been, he got off. If that had been a smaller fish, the electric reel would have brought him up. Hell, he bit my leader off. What the hell? Well, that's some crap. There's a 151-pound halibut. Not bad. Not big. We'll give y'all a better look at it. Not in the 400 class. Yeah. So, I'm going to tell y'all a little something funny. I bought this map. I got to fix this rod. I bought this map the other day. And, I've been playing it about 5-6 hours a day. I gotta put a leader on this, guys. I got to re-rig this. I'm gonna put a 14-aught. Put a 14-aught hook on this. There we go. And now we need some bait. This one's one that had the crab on it. Alright. So anyway, I've been playing it about 4-5 hours a day. Which is really a long time for me. I mean, I play games, don't get me wrong, but I don't play no 4-5 hours a day. Man, oh, we got a fish. Mainly because I've been working on missions. This is not very big. Get a little. Electric reel takes care of it. I'm not doing any reeling. So, put that down there, electric reel, get that one while I get this one. This one's going to trip. When I get this one, I'm going to put this down and I'm going to pick this up and finish this fish off now. Well, that was hooked. I'll quickly get back over there. 47-pound halibut. This was big, so we're trying to get back to him quick. Alright. Can't even tell my story. Why didn't put 3 rods out? But my rib cage has been hurt. On both sides. I'm trying to figure out what it was. I've been playing this game so long, and I got, where my hands are, I got my arms crossed holding the remote, and it's been pulling on my back. I told my wife I think playing the fishing game was wrong with my back, so I played yesterday a little while, and then I stayed off of it most of the day. I'm better today. That's a shame when you get so old that the doggone virtual fishing starts to injure you. That's what it was. I've been on this thing about 5-6 hours a day. Bobby go nuts if he heard the bell. Yeah, probably so. We're glad to have you, Matt. Just take care of what you got to take care of, buddy. I seen you old fishing planet the other day a little while. This is a bigger one here. This is a lighter setup. This is a little bit bigger one than the first one we caught, I think. He's giving him a good fight. He's not coming in easy, I'll tell you that. He's pulling drag, in fact. I've got a bunch of places marked on this map to fish. Places that I had to go hunt up fish to find them. I've got a working fish finder and sonar. Helps out a bunch. But it's just like anything else. You gotta know what you're looking at too. Seeing them and identifying them on that sonar is a world of difference. This is a good one. Give me the old head shake. That generally signifies he's a pretty good one. He's not 400 pounds, but he's over 100, probably 150, maybe. Let's see. He ain't ready to quit yet. Yeah, don't miss trophy seekers. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing that. Andrew DeFore, Tank's gonna be on tonight, and then I think they're gonna have the I think Katie's gonna get to give mom and dad a pie in the face tonight. I think what's on the agenda. That's the little lady that fished with Daryl the other day on my channel. Doing a couples tournament. Come on, fish, good tonight. Some gun ain't got no quid in it. Big old halibut. What it is. He come up at the top, seen me, and he's like, nope, not yet. That was gonna happen, but Daryl got somewhere he got to be. Really. Alright. I guess the pie contest is off for tonight. 175. I wasn't too far off. I said 150. A little bigger than I thought he would. Look at the money that joker paid. 27,000, but that 16,536 XP coin is more important to me than the money. That's how I level up. That was on the crab. He has a revival to a 10. Alright. Alright, let's put the fish grips back down there. They get slowed down a little bit, I'll pick up the jig for a while. I got a jig rigged up, ready to go. check on my daily missions. See what today's dailies are. Catch 2 wolffish. Okay. I'm not going to Lone Star, so that one's out. That one's a Lone Star. Catch 2 haddock. Catch fish more than 81 pounds. I've already done 2 of those. I got to go to the Trivial River. I ain't doing those today. I'm not going to pull up stakes to go to the Trivial River, so that's going to be out today. Alright. I know the minute I pick up his jig rod, that rod's gonna go off. This is a chartreuse squid made here. I'll throw it down there. Hopefully we don't. By the time I get it down there, doggone bell's gonna go off. Usually what happens. I gotta be where I can see both rods here though. Okay. Yeah, we're getting bit. There he goes. This is this got a big one. This is a this could be a cod. It hasn't tripped the reel yet, so I may have to take over. It's big, but it ain't. Halibut, big. If it is, it's a small one. Small halibut. It's a small one. Yeah, 57 pounds. If that'd been a big one, it'd trip that real quick. Nope. Overload me, big boy. The crab seems to be the best bait so far. We're going to roll this jig up right up off the bottom. About 125 feet. I'll work this a little bit unless that hit. Unless the bait rod gets busy, I can't do it. Had a hit on it. I've got a lure that's being built right now for a mission. The guy built it in game, so supposed to go get that tomorrow in game on the clock. We'll see how that turns out. A lot of people have been asking me how I prefer to work a jig like this up and down. I like to give about a short pause about every 4-5 pops, like that. There's one. And that's why you got those short pause. This is on the jig. He's not very big, but he's on artificial. Good Lord, that's a big old cod, 64 pounds. That's a toad. Big old cod. Caught some big ones out of this spot. There's cod all over this map. There's cods all over this map. This ocean map, and did you see that takedown? Wow. He gone. I mean, he could clam that. Look out. How long have you been playing this to get places like this? Matt? I have been playing this religiously for probably the last year. Now when I say religiously, I mean off and on in spurts several hours a day. But I've also bought DLCs too. Now you can get everything in this game that I've got without spending a penny of money. You got to grind for it. And it is a grind. This DLC I'm on right now is a $60 DLC. Now, the way the DLCs work in this game is to be on this map you have to be level 105. I'm 87. I got 2 months to get to 105. Probably won't make it. Not really even trying to make it. Because I know it's going to get me to 94, which is back to the Maldives map that I've had before. Just like I earned my way back on the Japanese map. But I get to keep the gear. All this rod stuff I get to keep. And then when I get back here, I've already got stuff to go. And I've already got markers down knowing where to fish. After you fish a venue for a while anyway, you're ready for a different area. I know when I had the Maldives for 2 months, and I really made a lot of big gains. That in the Japanese now, I think it was like 20. I made a lot of big gains, so you'd have to do a lot of playing. Also, if you have a premium account, which I have a premium account, which costs $10 a month, you get more XP points than you would for a non-premium account. There are hardcore guys that grind this thing Never spend $1 on them. They're higher ranked than I am. I just don't have time to fish those 6-7 hours a day. Or every day. They're on there religious. You have premium. Premium's good. Premium gives you more money and gives you more XP, and it does you level up faster. What level are you on? 145 pounds. Picked up a navigation buoy, which I'll It's not an embarrassment. Y'all gonna have to tell me anyway sometime or another, because I gotta know what everybody's level is so I can pick the next fishing spot for us. Hey man, I should be higher than 87. Surely should be. It's a grind. I'll tell you, it's a grind. Oh, I had a bump. I haven't checked that bait on that other rod. I should have got a hit on that rod. Let me do that. Oh, crap. I set that down and hit it. See if I lost the bait. Nope. Still iron. I gotta tell you. 13. The other day, these fish were hitting these fish strips, large fish strips. Today, they are really biting this crab today. So, you're on level 13 now. If memory serves me right, I think you have access to Muddy River now. The thing that I tell people all the time, the Texas map is free. It costs you nothing to go there. And now with the addition of there's a bait box over there now that you could even get daily free bait from. I haven't completed that mission over there. I went and fished over there, found some bass spots that I wanted to hit for the competition. To start on that, but I always tell people, pound the Texas lake. We're on one on the jig here. Jig. Free money. That's a trophy Greenland. That's not an Atlantic. That's a different fish, guys. That's a trophy Greenland halibut. He's a smaller cousin to the Pacific Atlantic. I always tell people, you know, bang that Texas map to death. Get you some money up. Get your levels up. And here's why. The thing that people do, they start playing this game. And they level up a little bit. And they want to go to the next venue, and they want to fish the biggest fish they can, and they got a little old bitty rod, and it just don't work. Lost the fish somewhere. There's a trophy haddock. I caught that on the way down. Let me check my bait rods here. Yeah, pretty much finished everything on Texas. That's good though. I'm at Rocky. And there's nothing wrong with going to Rocky and, you know, Muddy River and those places. A lot of times what people do is they get access to a bigger lake, got bigger fish, and they don't have the gear for it. Then they go over there and they bust up their gear. They go somewhere they don't have the finances to go, and they get themselves in financial hell, and it's hard to get out of it. You always have to remember this game is a free game. However, it is generated to be a grind. Why is it generated to be a grind? Because those people that make this game are in business just like everybody else. And they want you to buy DLCs. And there's suckers along the lines that buy them, like me. Good Lord, I spent $74 on this game this month. So, you know, there's suckers that buy it. But I love to play it, so it's my entertainment. So I don't go to bars. I don't, well, not the honky tonks. I go to a good bar now once in a while, but I don't, you know, I don't do those type of things, so I play games. So people out there that buy the DLCs. And then there's some out there that don't buy it at all. We're going to catch a couple more fish. We're going to load up and see if we can go catch a shark. Yeah, you buy things you need. Yeah, well. There it goes. Not very big. Not very big at all. It's not a halibut. That's a European hake. Scavenger. What he is too, he's a scavenger. I'm gonna leave this bait rod out. We're gonna load up here in a minute and go to catch a shark. I found a sweet spot on here the other day, fishing for sea trout and salmon. So alright, we're going to load up here in a minute and ease on down the way. Now that we've landed some halibut, we're going to see if we can't catch a shark. Oh, I had a bump. I missed it. Fish strips ain't doing much. I hit it again. You're going to hit it, son. Go on, take it. Now you're talking. Got him that time. God. Son of a gun, choked to death on that 9-inch bait. Look at that iceberg over there, y'all. Watch for that ice when I go up at this shark thing. Alright, let's load up and go. It's a fine boat, by the way. Okay. We're going straight ahead. I gotta watch for ice. I may have to do some slick driving if I start seeing it at the last minute. This water is rough. Boat's a great boat. I really like this boat. This boat comes with a DLC as well. It's named the Valkyrie. Rods come with the DLC. I got 3 electric reels, the lines, the hooks, the weights, the jigs. A lot of the lures you see me, they all come with DLC. That's nice. Like I said, I'm going to throttle her back a little bit. We're going right to that yellow mark on the left screen. There's going to be some shark up here. Some more ice. That ice is not always here. Right here. Ah, let me do a switcheroo here on the bait. And the hooks. I'm going to put big old hooks on here. I'm going to put some 15-ounce hooks on here. This one too. And we're going to do the bait switching right quick. We're going to go use some of this. We're going to use a piece of this seal up. I want to use that on a different rod though. I think. Let me check. Shit, what I gotta have here. I'm refreshing my memory about these sharks. I'm going to do a show on fishing for sea sturgeon one of these days. Right here they are. Seal blubber. Alright. Large fish strips, fish head. Okay. Alright. We're going to put a gutted fish on the big rod. I mean on the secondary rod. Secondary rod. We're gonna put a gutted on here because I've got access to buy those. All right, and on this one we're gonna put a little seal. We're gonna put it. We're gonna put a piece of this liver on here that I had left over. I don't know what it's gonna do. We're gonna find out though. All right. Rod on over here. I am going to let this go almost to the bottom. This is extremely deep right here. I'm going to let it go down to change that. I'm gonna let it go down to 400. I'm gonna stop it. Put one at 400, and then I'm gonna put this other rod at 250 until I find it. Make sure the drag's set right. Almost to 250. Alright, now we wait. Let's see if we can get a shark on. Ooh. See what happens. So the seal liver was a mission. I had to go find that doggone dead seal. Been playing for 3 hours, still haven't caught enough trophy or a unique salmon yet. Taking a break for a bit. I understand. So, you want me to give you a tip? I can help you with that if you'd like. I don't like to give people tips unless they tell me they want me to give them a tip, because some people like to do it on their own. But if you want me to give you, some help, I can give you some help, because I completed that mission yesterday. Alright, we're on both rods. But I can't do nothing about that. We're on the seal liver. Gutted fish has also got a shark on it, or got a fish on it. I can't do anything about that right now. I went for this one because I know it's probably a shark. Yeah, that mission was quite tough. It took me a little while to get it done too, but I finally figured it out. Well, this is actually seal liver, and there's a mission you have to do on here to get it. And I had some left over from the mission, so I'm just using a piece of it for the show. I'm not going to use it all in case I have to use some of it later for something. But I wanted to put a piece on here and see if I can get a shark on it for the show. So, on the unique's the toughest one to catch. You need to use a plug for the 7/0 hook. I fished myself to death, like you did, trying to catch that thing for 4 or 5 hours. And I caught, everything but the unique. I had to go back and evaluate the bait. Look, guys, that's a new personal best. Use a plug, Mike, without a trailer on it. 7/0 hook. Over there, close to that spot I sent you on Facebook. See if you can't get it done. $254. Hey, I got my I needed that shark for this fishing and I got it. Alright, we're going to go. Now, I'm going to change this off. We caught one. I'm going to put on. That plug will catch it, Mike. Just keep plugging away. Use that plug. I guarantee it'll do it. Fish strips or fish head. I'm going to use fish head on this one. I got a bunch of them. This one had one on it. I'm going to check it. Now I have, on a previous fishing, I had a trophy plug that I used, but I seen other people use it. Silver plugs to catch them. Get me unique, so it can be a grind sometimes. Sure can. I'm gonna check my bait here. I would prefer to get them on the other rod with a red line. It's a little bit bigger line. This, I could do it with this rod, but I would prefer not to have to do it with this rod. Not no big one like that. That one's at 350 and we're already getting bit. I'm gonna put this down. Oh, we're on again, boys and girls. Enjoy it, my friend. Thanks for coming in. We got a shark, I think. I don't think it's as big as the last. But we got one. This is on fish head. Pure dead weight. Golly. Well, I mean, this thing is just, I don't think I've had one fight like this. It's kind of like dead weight. I wonder if this is a shark. He ain't doing the other side staying down, and he's not doing a very good job of that. Must be a young shark. We're about to find out. God, Irene, look out. Bigger than I thought he was. He's bigger than the last one. Well, he sure didn't fight like he was. Let's take a photo of that. 330. $330. I'd like to have 5 of them if we do a contest on this. It'll be a long time before we do a contest on this. If ever. On this map. Golly, look at that. Well, that turned out good. Alright, that was 400. I'm going to go back down to 400. I got to go move this rod deeper because it's not deep enough. I had to stop putting it down there to get this one. Note to self, fish heads work. Good deal. $400 on the mark. We're gonna put this at 300. $2.99 close enough. Just ate a little crab. I just bought, dipped it in butter. It wasn't bad. Now crab's good. Crab's good. I just wanted. This ought to be a battle. This is on the smaller rod. He got the fish. Well, I said that a while ago when that fish was big. But I'm gonna have tacos. I bought some stuff from the grocery store. It's chicken, street taco chicken. We'll do that for dinner tonight. Eat half of an avocado. It's gonna be dinner tonight. Last night I had chicken strips. Lightly breaded, just bare chicken strips. If you haven't tried them and you don't like a bunch of heavy breading, you ought to try them. They're awful good. I buy, wife buys the regulars and I buy the spicy. Yeah, pretty expensive, isn't it, Ernie? Rod ain't handling this fish too bad. Evan, welcome in. All shark. He decided he won't get just 193. That's what they consider to be a young shark. So there also is a second species at this location. We haven't seen him yet. I am on the Norway map, Fishing Planet. Now, if you meant what location am I at, on said map, I am I am right here at the far southeast corner of the map, and the coordinates are 3346 by 3509 in the steep water right there for the shark. That is one thing that I wish other fishing games had, is the coordinates, like Fishing Planet does. Because you can give the coordinates. I could actually send that buoy coordinates to a friend. And that is sweet. That big old chunk of ice going across there. You know, hey man, I want to catch one of those. Where'd I go catch one at? Well, here's the buoy. Here's the coordinates. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah, I bought the DLC. I'm only at 87, but yeah, I was just saying earlier, you know, don't try to go somewhere you don't have the gear for sure, because it's just gonna get you into trouble. You ain't gonna be able to handle the fish with what you got. This is a better shark than this rod. This is not a young one. I wish some of my guys that do the competitions was leveled enough where they get on this map, or one of these ocean maps, because I've got some missions that I need to do, that I need to have a few fishing partners with to do them. That thing coming this way? No, it's going across yonder. I may have to get the hell out of here. I think it's going to miss me, but this is a pretty good fish, y'all. He's really pulling. It's going to miss me, but I don't think I've ever saw that big piece of ice. I've got, I went and fished halibuts earlier, caught a few. Now we fish shark. I got that mission done, by the way, on the salmon. Got her done. Now I'm on the mission where I'm having the guy craft me a lure. That iceberg is not going to miss me by much. I could throw a lure out there and hit it. I don't think I've ever saw that big piece of ice floating around out here. It's definitely getting closer. I think I'm going to miss it though. This shark has got me out to 327 feet. This is a big, big boy. Ah, that iceberg is huge. I'm going to have to watch that, make sure it don't do it. Yeah, I've got a 15-aught hook on here. And I do not have the glowing leader on here. But I've caught like 5 already. 2 personal bests. And this was pretty good. But I will keep that in mind. Thank you, sir, for the information. I went and caught the Greenland monster shark, and I think I used 17-aught and the glowing leader. I cannot do anything about that other rod. That's just going to have to time out. I'm too busy on this one. I know this is a good one. I'm not going to turn it loose. We are now starting to make a little ground. We are at 200 feet out. We were 330 at one time. I have not caught a Greenland yet. That may be why, because I don't have the glowing leader on it. I'm gonna fish for a little while longer here, then we're gonna take everybody on the boat ride. I'm gonna go down there and show them a spot that I found yesterday, and then I'm gonna go fast forward the time, go pick up my lure. Let them watch the end of that mission today. Oh, if I can get this joker in. I love these reels with these counters on. Oh crap, she like to get off. He made her run at the boat. This must be a big one, she's acting funny. Only one there still fishing the weeping willow. Well, I revisit a lot of these lakes things, especially I'm doing live streams, because I've got all the gear, still from when I was there. I go revisit them now and then and do a little show on them. Just enjoy the moment, Evan. You will get there and it will be. Hey, I got a Greenland. 379. That's a young Greenland. That's a little one, guys. Catfish dog, what's up, buddy? 379 pounds is a little one. I would not want to get him on one bigger, 500-600 on one small rod. I'm sure you can do it. But let me show you why. That killing. Hang on a second, I gotta get the mouse. Oh. I drop the mouse. All right, we got it. I caught this dude right here. That was an ancient Greenland shark, part of a mission. 1,552 pounds. Oh. Oh. That was a battle. Let's go for a ride. We're going to ease on down here. I want to show y'all the spot. We're going to go over here in this area. I'm just going to drive us over there. Go for a ride today. Let me activate my mission here. I'm going to run down here and then run back up because I want to see what's a little further on down, see something down here. Now I got to watch out for this ice. It is all over the place. I'm sure this is going to be more sharp water down here. Yeah, we're getting out here. It's a little bit too icy. Let's just take this on out here. I hit a piece of that. You heard that, didn't you? Alright, we're going to get out of Dodge. A bit too rough, a bit too icy. Hold your comments. I got to get us out of the ice. I got to watch what I'm doing. Water is mighty rough today. Not like this every day. We fixed the crossover though. Yeah, just a few minutes out of the rough stuff. Bad as shit. I just clipped it. There's a few fish right there. But I wouldn't want to. Gonna go in between these two pieces. I wouldn't want to stop. Alright, we're out of the rough water. Alright, here we go. Look at the Arcus. Something's jumping right there. Stop it and see what we got. There's fish jumping right here. Let's get some. Think she'll jump this boat. Alright. I'm gonna throw a lure here just a minute. See what's right here. I got a jigging spoon on here. We're gonna pump it a little bit. We got fish jumping all over the place. I'd get on down the river, wouldn't I? Or getting on down the water, wouldn't I? Let's see what we got right here. It's a grand opportunity to see if we can snag one, mark a couple. I hope that whale don't jump the boat with us. I don't know what that'll do. That'll be a mess. See if I can pinpoint these fish. They're at. I don't think I'm quite on top of them. No, I'm not. I'm going to move up a bit more through. Get right on the middle of them here. See if I can drop the jigging spoon down on top of their head. Now we all get that shape. That's why it's important to use your electronics. Let me see now how. See if I see them now. Get me down there. Okay. We're going to go down. So we can get out here and pick a few of them, pluck a few of them out and see what they are. Again, a good tip to go on is when you're going to do this vertical jig into this very deep water, you're letting this spoon fall, keep your reel on reel speed 3 or 4. It's falling real fast, you got a little slack in the line. Keep your reel speed on 3 and 4. If you get hit as it falls, you got a better chance of hooking a fish than you do on reel speed 1. It's just frustrating. You miss 75% of the time. I'm gonna let this go to 250 and I'm gonna work it up. There we are. I don't know if this fish, but we're gonna try it. I was about to see what these are. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time here. This is just an opportunity to stop, try to identify what these are here. I might try 2 lures and go. More chin than head. More mouth than sense. See you tomorrow. Come in and be nice so you don't get to chat. I don't know you. Thank you, Matt. Well, that didn't get it done, did it? Well, they are. There's a bunch of fish down there on the bottom. I don't know what they are. I've spent a lot of time over there. But I timed him out for 24 hours. He'd come in and be nice so he can get the road. I don't know who he is. Doesn't matter to me. That's different when friends do it. If the stranger does it, yeah, we get a little ignorant. I do a lot of this right here too, guys. I really do. Just riding and looking and stuff. We're gonna go up that channel up there. Be about 3 minutes before we get there. Those arches again. I'm gonna take y'all down here to a spot I found yesterday. I caught a bunch of fish out of it. I don't know if they'll be there anyway. I've got to go down here and pick up my lure. That's what we're racing down. We're going to go down here and get on the dock and fish a little bit. And we're going to go pick up a lure in a little while. Here's the opening of the cove that I'm going to go into here. I'll probably have to throttle back because it's kind of cloudy. I can't use crap. There's a fish farm down here that I'd like to wreck the boat on yesterday. I knew it was down here, but it was doggone cloudy and dark. I couldn't see it. I'm coming up on some fellow fishermen, so I'm going to throttle it back until we go by. Just for courtesy purposes. I'll kick her back on one run. Watch out for the damn fish pond down here. Going right over here, this pier. I'm gonna land the boat up here. I'm gonna put the boat on the left side up here out of the way. Alright, this is a hot spot right here. Now that's an AI fisherman, so is that. It's not real people right there. But this is a hot spot. I'm gonna throw this thing, throw it. We're gonna jig it on the back. Let's show it. This thing is loaded with sea bass. And just loaded with them. If they're here, I'll catch a bunch. We're going to drive on down a little ways here in a minute. Pick up my lure. See him jumping out there. That gives you an idea about how big this map is. That little run we made right there probably took, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. Most of the time I was full throttle. This is a big old map. Definitely got plenty of places to fish. You see that pink marker right there? I've already been marking fish up here. Catched them yesterday. And that's basically for my reference. One right there, I'm dropped off the edge of the dock. You can see by the map here. I'm going to show you about where we're at. This spot feeling pretty good in the morning early, about between 8 and 2 o'clock. Then on feeding. It's a little later than I usually over here. It's a multi-species spot right here. I caught a couple of uniques, 3 different species out of it yesterday. But you see all these pink markers, I mean, char, salmon. There's a unique char I caught yesterday. Another char. This one's a hake. I think I got a hake and a murder up here yesterday, and there's a trophy salmon. So it's a hot spot, most definitely. And that was just sitting on this, standing on this pier toward us. Boom. Most of them I caught on this jigging stuff. coordinates for this spot is 302, 3225. It's this little box looking thing right here. That I'm standing on, that's all. You need some salmon or sea trout or char, I'd try this. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. Let this little boy here in a minute pick up my lure. And we'll come back and stand on this dock and catch him. I think I've got to meet him at 5, so we'll go down there and fast forward time and get my business taken care of. I think it's where I'm supposed to go at least. I think that's where I'm supposed to go at least. I may be wrong. That's a close call. What did boys and girls? Yeah, he's gonna get in. I think pretty much they all gonna get in it, but I know, well, except Steve. And we know Steve. All right, I need to be able to pull this boat out of the way here of everybody. So I'm gonna make a swing here. Have to back it up. Sort of in here, but come on, boat. Because this boat is so big, it doesn't turn on a dime like some of the other boats. But that's alright. I imagine everybody will participate except probably Steve. You know, we know Steve's not going to. But Steve really don't feel like participating in anything right now. So. Alright, let me fast forward the time here. Beat this old boy from my lure. Now, he should be on the screen now. He is. Alright, let me go ask him for my lure. should be down here by the restaurant tables. All right. Now I'm supposed to go catch this thing. Create or join a fishing room together. Well, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be an issue. Yeah, let me go read these mission notes. Hang on. Create or joined. Find. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. That one's going to have to go on the back burner for a while. Right. Not a problem. See you later, Betty. Okay. I'll make sure I don't have any more missions. I do, we got one. Okay, I got to do that one. That's going to take some figuring. I got to figure out where to catch that joker at. These are done. There's not any on this. These are on another one, so those are done. All right. Okay, let me untrack this mission until I can do it later. All right, we're good. Let's go see if we can catch a few before the live ends today. Got my lure, but that is going to be a delayed mission until I get on the boat with somebody that can. But I do get to use the lure, rather. And there it is right there. Let's go back up here. What? That's how's that too heavy? I saw it. I don't think he was calling me that, Buck. And first of all, he didn't say anything about it. He said jumping off here to go eat. I'll see you all on later tonight. He didn't say nothing about baby, Mr. Williams. Trying to be funny. Got the lure. That I'm supposed to get. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with it without a couple of fishing partners. Especially that is a mission. I'm gonna have to get me some fishing boots. Alright. Well, we're gonna go down here and stand on the dock where we was at a while ago. There'll be some fish there this morning. Finish off the day down here. Yeah. A little bit easier to handle if it's throttled down a little quicker than it does. Throttle down quite quick enough. I said buddy. At least that's what I was thinking, but in the end. You trying to be funny now, Mr. Williams. First cast, I already nailed one. I thought you Hey, you think I was leading you wrong? First cast this morning, it's a trophy sea trout. That's the way you get her done, son. So I have turned this reel speed up on 2 with this green jigging spoon. I'm just throwing it out there and cranking it back, twitching it on speed 2. That's basically the way I catch them. I'm burning along there and all of a sudden it just goes stop, thump, and that'd be a fish. I'm gonna chase it up to the edge. And jump out of the water and get it. Got it. 150 views today. Good night already. This fishing planet does get the views. A lot of people follow this still. I get more on this than who calls it right. Y'all both funny, ain't you? Yeah. No, I got one. Trophy char. What, 2 fish out of this spot, both of them trophies? Okay. Two different species trophies at that. I got to pay for my intro. Yeah, he did a good job on it. He did a good job. That's just something he put together for me. Put together a few songs. I was going to play a song for y'all on Tuesday. And when for whatever reason, when I download it off Discord, I have to run it through Canva. It wants to stick in OBS. It don't want to play through OBS. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, if I run it through Canva, then it fixes it. So I was going to play a song for y'all on Tuesday. And he had sent me a message. You use my stuff. I'm like, yeah, I tried to use one of your songs, but I couldn't get it to go play through. I had to go download it through Canva. But he did a good job. He's making those for, I got one, making those for gamers. And, or whoever. It don't have to be a gamer, but I'm sure he'll get some requests from gamers. This is pretty good fish now. This ain't no 500-pound shark, but for what it is, it's good fish. It's like a big old, yeah, sea trout. There's a unique. See what I'm talking about? When Troy puts you on a good spot, he puts you on one, son. Uh-huh. I like it. Very imperative that you explore on this game. I decided to stop here yesterday and just fish off of this dock just to see what was here. I started doing the same thing yesterday that I'm doing today, and I'm like, hey, I done hit on to something here. I'm gonna get you out here vertical jigging. I caught a big old murder here yesterday, man. Old boy next to him has got a fish. I have a, I don't know. I can't remember if this game's cross-compatible or not. I don't think it is. I'd have to look that up. I have a club started. Oh, not hit. If you guys want to play online sometime, you'll do a couple club events. I earned you some club coins. I'd have to find out if it's cross-compatible or whoever's playing it on console. I wish some of y'all had this DLC that had cross-compatible gameplay. Well, we could go out to a little something on both, do a little troll or whatever, drive. It's kind of hard to drive and troll at the same time. I wouldn't want to do it from that old boy though. I'll go the other time. I wouldn't want to do it from this big boat. That's too much for one person. I hit that. I twitched that one time. Pow! I think this is a char. Nope, it's a small sea trout. You just literally do this all morning long. Just stand here. Knock them out. Make that buddy and pick up that XP. I've already caught 77 pounds too. That quick. And MC trout are out there. I got to go set up to do the grouse hunt. Look for some birds later today. What's that, Doug? Another sea trout. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 o'clock. Live. Had hit. I won't let it fall. Time you have a hit, you stop it like your dead stick. They'll come back and hit it. I'm a little too close to the dock on that. Come on, boy, you hit that good. Another trophy sea trout. Do you see a pattern developing? I do. You're pretty good. I'm 45 just because I paid with. Well, I buy DLCs too, buddy. There's nothing wrong with buying a DLC. I've been playing this a while, but I buy DLCs all the time. Mainly because I'm not really concerned about so much being able to get to the venue and stay there. I mean, I'm 87 right now, and this is Norway, which is 105 to unlock it. But I know coming here is going to give me an opportunity to really gain some levels fast. So I don't mind paying the money to buy the venue, but I'm going to buy it eventually anyway, or I won't get to it eventually anyway. And you know, it helps Fishing Planet stay afloat. You got to make a little money too. So. Had a hit. That guy. Let's see. Guy still standing there. I'm gonna go up the corner up here a while. Down. About the yeah, I bought the $60 Norway pack, and I also bought the $14 kayak, the new kayak. But they come out when they come out with update for Texas and those maps. Mainly because I wanted that kayak with a rod holder in it where I can do a little trolling. And I like the foot pedal kayak. I didn't want to. The other kayak you had to put the rod down to oar. This one you put the rod over it. As long as you lure fish. Oar a little bit, pick it up cast if you want. This place is loaded with sea trout. And we haven't caught a salmon yet, I don't think. There's a few hakey and birds around here. So, that was a big hit. Wow. And right on cue, there's my Norway salmon. Beautiful fellow. Yeah, I'm just kind of burning that thing across the water. Most of these fish that I'm trying to catch, sea trouts, salmon, they're going to be in the upper tier of the water column. I had that hit on fall. If I wanted to possibly catch a burr or a hakey, I would go as a char. But just let me show you. I'm gonna let this fall to the bottom. See if it can get down there before it gets in. Then I'm gonna hop it up off the bottom a little bit different technique, and see if we can't catch a bottom dweller. Your birds and your stuff like that are kind of more suited on the bottom. Hankies, your cod up in the upper tier is where your salmons and your sea trout will be. See if I can get one hit. I don't know if it will or not. I had a hit. We were right there on the bottom. Jig it on fire. I got one. All right, let's see what this is. Now this is probably going to be a bird. But I tell you. Okay. Bottom dweller. Did I call it or didn't I call it? So for your sea trouts and your Norway salmon, you want to keep your jig up in the top third, halfway down the water column. Anything deeper than that, you're going to get in the last quarter of the water column or on the bottom, you're going to catch the bottom dwellers. So remember that when you're chasing a certain species. On this map. Don't always fall suit, but here on Norway, and I learned that from experience. So my bait tank is full and shouldn't be. See, I'm letting it fall about no further than halfway down before I start twitching it back. And I gotta hit it. This is a big one. Probably a big old salmon or a sea trout. It is. Like I stand there and just do this all day. Along with them fish are there. Now they are going to move out of here in a little while. They don't stay here the whole time. Sea trout are good eating, yeah, sure they are. Well, I've had sea trout, Texas coast, speckled trout, we call them specks. Redfish, flounder. I've eaten a lot of ocean fish. went to school. Theoretically on the water. I mean, what's say, Moon? I got a bump. We're gonna try to. That man here's got a fish on. Got a young trout on. I'm gonna try to do the police game next week. We're gonna have police week next week. I decided to buy this map on Sunday or Monday. I can't remember which day it was, but as I bought the map, I wanted to showcase it, so I delayed the police game for this week. Next week we're gonna have police. I think I'm gonna do a sheriff's patrol in the normal sheriff's uniform. Somebody over here catching more. That's that young fella there. And the normal sheriff's uniform and vehicle, and then I think I'll do a city patrol. Do a night city patrol next week. Providing that Grand Theft Auto don't update. Something is breaking. Let's see what this young fella here. He's 77. We're on. I like this big trout. A lot of fun. Chunking and winding. Burning and turning. Can't beat that. I'm gonna stop it and let it fall. If I can trigger one bite. I'll pick it back up about halfway down. There we go. Oh, I had a hit. I need a house right here. That'd be a nice place to have a little house here with me. Come out here and catch your breakfast. Let's see, Mark. We still here, we just fiddling. I hit it on the ball. I missed it. So. Nailing them back there too. That's a fish. Yeah, it's the same thing I am. He knows what to use. I know you're not referring to yourself. You said Mr. Whitetail tonight. Oh my Lord. Please tell me you're not referring to yourself. Just because you're an old man with a white ass does not make you Mr. Whitetail. Oh my God. Gonna be hunting time for long, ain't it? Ain't gonna be long. Ooh. Couple of months away. Got him. That's a big old char. Look at that. There's another unique, guys. 100%. I am master of all things deer. Oh hell. If you think so. If you say so. Well, you got one thing down, Pat. You didn't get one. You got that part down, right? The rest of it, I don't know. You're gonna get a chance to redeem yourself. Got another hit. Come on, fish. Take it. Found a sump pump, and that's it. I don't know what the hell that is. What kind of pump is that? Fish out. Feel pretty good too. Welcome in. Hello, all. What are you fishing on? I am on this platform here, which is located here on the Norwegian map. There's the coordinates for I'm at. Now, I think that's what you're asking. Maybe asking about the game. I don't know which one you're asking. You're asking where I'm fishing. That's where I'm at. I don't know where you're at. You're asking me what game this is. It's fishing plan. It's free on all platforms. PC and console. Both PlayStation Network and Xbox. There is definitely a lot of fish out of this spot. You're welcome. There's the coordinates if you'd like to try it out. The coordinates are 32.99 by 32.45. It's going to be on this platform by the fish farm. Or the old fish farm. Which is right there, the old mission. Yeah. I know the feeling, buddy. I have caught a bunch of fish off this little dock. I've got 250 pounds of fish in the net already. In 2 hours of game time. Started this session at 5 a.m. this morning in game, and I'm at 7:32 and I've already caught 250 pounds. That's not bad on smaller species too. Caught a bunch quick. Stop them at their fall. Police week next week. I'll be live on patrol. I'll let that fall in the edge. That's stop it. That's it's a little European. Yeah, it's the first one we've seen of them this morning. I think that's pronounced that way. H-A-K-E. No, I got the European right. Somebody will probably come in and say, that's not how you say that, you idiot. That was just falling when they hit it too. Never fall. Go char. Run around here real quick. Jig off back this thing just for a minute before we close out today. I just want to jig here a minute. Vertical jig. Caught a nice size merv here yesterday off the back of this. Big. Water's a little bit deeper right here. Not much. Gee, 60 feet. Hot water back to the dock. This vertical jigging was added to the game about 3, 4, 5 months ago. So it's been a great asset. Well, probably longer than that. Probably getting close to a year now. They were asking for suggestions. Oh, crap, I missed it. They were asking for suggestions. Stuff to add to the game. I contacted them. And told us I thought vertical jigging would be a cool thing as to be added to the game. And lo and behold, we didn't get it. I'm not saying they didn't just because I suggested. By no means. This is Atlantic, straight up down jigging. Not saying that at all, but it was kind of sweet that they added because it's something that I really wanted. Thought would be a great asset to the game. Lo and behold, it was added. So, kind of fun experience. Got recently sent a deal to fill out for the next map. And I put in, everybody's got an opinion about where they want the next map. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of players play this game every day. But I put in Tennessee system, so I thought that would be a great addition to add another river. We've got quite a few lakes, ponds as they call them, ocean maps, got a few rivers. I thought maybe a nice big river system would be a great addition. I couldn't think of a better river system. Got more species of catchable fish than the Tennessee. So. I don't know what they'll add. Might add. Could add anything. Could be another ocean map. Could be the Great Lakes. Who knows? But I know this. Sometime or another, somewhere down the road, no matter what map they do put in, I will be fishing at it. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for joining me today. We have hit 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think that's long enough for sure. Get a little bonus footage today. I have had 204 people view this video, this live stream today. And I still got 10 people in chat. God bless you and thank you for being a part of Real and Virtual Outdoors. I will see you next week on Tuesday at 1 o'clock Central for live patrol. LSPDFR. Police Week is next week. God bless you.